Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is TBR Schmitt. This is my wife Samantha.
Hello.
And today we are watching episode 4 of Fargo. What'd you think of the last episode?
So good. We went into depth about it
Yeah, as always.
at the end of the last episode. In real time, we just finished the last episode.
Yeah, there's definitely other stuff that we can prioritize, but we had way too much fun with the last episode that we're just gonna watch the next one. So we'll watch other stuff later.
Yeah, we'll just be up later. It's okay. But really enjoying this, loving the connections that all the characters are making and how everything's so intertwined and everything. So I'm just really excited to see how this plays out.
Yeah, and off camera, I was saying that the dad of Molly, I was trying to be like, where do I know him from? I think he's from Dexter, but I haven't really looked it up. But I was like, he sounds so much like Bill from Kill Bill. And then I looked it up, and I believe he's the brother of
The actor that played Bill.
Yeah, which is David Carradine, I think. And this guy is Keith Carradine, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. But I believe they're brothers. So I was like, dang, that's why they sound so much alike.
And I honestly didn't put that together until you said it, and immediately the voice, I was like, oh, 100%.
Yeah. So that aside, still loving the episodes. Last one was so good. So excited to see where things go, because there's just so many different storylines, but they are all connected. So it's just awesome to kind of see everything play out.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction for this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you would like to interact with us on our Twitch, Instagram, or Twitter, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, let's get into the episode. No, it is not.
Oh, I wonder if this is the Sue incident.
Oh, Sioux Falls?
Yeah.
Bill collectors at the door.
At least it was warm.
Ooh. You do not want your car breaking down here.
Out of gas.
Oh my god, you're just out of gas?
The boy's gonna freeze. We can't stay here.
I know. I'll think of something.
Think about what? Was there a marker for where the money was in Fargo the movie?
I don't know if they put a marker, but there is a cone.
Right? Because no one found that money.
No. And I think people had told us there would be some connection. Oh, it's not a cone.
Fuck, I don't remember the Fargo movie enough. Oh shit, that's the painting that this supermarket king had. The ice scraper.
Yeah. I was gonna say, this guy looks like the supermarket king, but he has like a different wife and kid.
But we're back in time, right?
Yeah.
Oh shit, so is this just him and his wife and kid?
Savros. Is his name Savros?
Unless he changed his name. And this is where the money came from for the supermarket? How the fuck did we not put I mean, maybe we put it together just fine, but...
Little slow.
Now you just gotta not freeze to death here.
Thank you, God.
Wow. So that's why he has that relationship with God. Oh my god, it's all coming together. And that's like his holy grail.
God is real.
We're gonna freeze to death.
God is real.
Wow. That's amazing.
Nothing here. No wildlife in your pipes?
How many jobs do you have?
Are you sure it wasn't rust? Because
Listen to me. It's not like a Band-Aid fell out.
Or was that the same wife? Maybe it was.
No, it was.
Oh.
and with the dead dog you mentioned too. Oofta. Sounds like a bad day. You ever read the Bible?
The Bible.
Man, what a pool.
And God sent a plague of blood upon the land. Better get right with the Lord.
What do you say to me?
Say it again!
He's crazy. You're crazy!
So Billy Bob made him drop that little seed.
And be a plumber.
Yeah, hold your horses.
Oh.
Follow up on a report, murdered canine at 1301 Bird Lane.
Oh.
Joe Sick was supposed to respond yesterday.
What's he got, the cancer? Over.
Yeah, leukemia.
Oh. Jeez. Okay.
That's awful. Oh. Well, 3-9, car 3-9 responding.
And just so much connections. Now he has an opportunity to run into Billy Bob Thornton all over again.
Yeah, he's literally on the property.
And killed the dog. Man, if we would have remembered Fargo, the movie, better, would we have picked this up last episode when we saw the painting of the ice scraper? I mean, you said it was an ice scraper, didn't you?
Probably, yeah.
Put your hands where I can see them.
I'm just on a call.
Oh, be careful, Colin.
Package requested, Frank Peterson. Okay, all good, see?
Okay, put your,
Oh, don't get disarmed.
Am I under arrest?
Of course you're under arrest.
On what charge?
Colin, no, read him his Miranda rights, you idiot.
Okay.
And what package did he request?
Back to the car.
I mean, there is an APB out on him. Have you never arrested a single person?
Staying very calm. Billy Bob.
Right. That's why I'm afraid.
He also never made it to supermarket guy's house.
No.
You're making a mistake.
I said quiet.
I feel like he's gonna be like, remember what I told you?
What was he? Mean to a cat?
It's like I told this young fella. This is a boondoggle, plain and simple.
A boondoggle?
Save it, Coach Heese.
Those aren't your glasses.
If you try anything, I can't promise your fingers won't get broke.
He's wearing your glasses, right?
I don't know.
I feel like he's gonna use those to like break out.
So, I think we're looking at a big one.
Oh no.
What the heck?
Bill, what did you put on the police computers?
Hey, it's Gus. I got him.
Who's this then?
Gus.
Gus. Gus.
I see this fella, and he's standing by a van, and it was him.
Him who?
Come on, Molly.
The driver?
Yeah, the one I let go.
Yeah, okay, so we've been putting in a lot of hours on the chief. But
Stormwatch. Oh no.
They got him.
who?
Duluth PD.
No, who'd they get?
Fella driving Lester's stolen car.
Well, you're not even on the case. How come they called you?
No, it's for the dead body in the forest.
You know, he and I talked is all.
Well, that's irregular.
I think he's the fella put the naked guy in the trunk.
Nah, should be me.
No.
That's my case. Plus, Vern takes precedence.
Okay, but Chief?
Knutson, you're in charge till I get back.
Molly, you have to be fucking kidding me. How'd you fuck this up so bad?
Well, yeah, why did you even say anything? She should have just gone.
You've had like 8 examples of not wanting to tell Bill anything.
They leave it like that? You know, the blood?
Yeah, it's, they gave me a number to call.
And you haven't called.
Lester,
I got it.
It is clearly getting much worse.
Hold on.
Oof.
Well, it looks swollen.
Yeah, that's very infected.
How the hell were you even holding a gun last night?
Was it worth it?
Who's this?
The widow Hess.
Oh.
Sharon's money on the way. Every night she puts her kitty in your face. Was it worth it?
Worth what?
Your life.
Oh, you're screwed, Lester. That was the 2 guys, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they seem pretty capable.
They're here at Lou's.
What?
Really?
Everything okay?
He's just not very happy.
He's like, what are you out-of-towners doing here?
With his background,
Yeah, he
he'll
knows.
remember.
Yeah, I mean, they're not right.
Oh, for Christ's sakes, man.
Seriously.
They need the confirmation.
Yeah, they already had to kill one wrong guy.
One random poor guy. Why are we focusing on that cup? Is it evidence? Fingerprints? Just a shot?
Just a shot, I think.
I'm too suspicious. The character he is playing now.
Okie, thanks a lot, sir.
Who's even calling?
They must have a system to get out of prison or something.
Sir, are you Don Chump?
Yeah?
There's a phone call for you.
Calling this guy?
Maybe he was supposed to meet him here. Now he's gonna play a lawyer.
Who is this?
Who knows you're at the pet store right now?
My mom. She thinks I'm getting a cat.
Okay, I don't have time for this. Well, there are 3 other pet stores in the city, so...
Oh, he's literally using the Bible to mess with this guy.
Okay, 2 hours. Come get me.
2 hours? You think you're going to be out of here in 2 hours? That's crazy that he's in jail and he's still focused on torturing the supermarket guy.
Well, we got a photo though, right?
Molly's got a picture. It's in the file she showed me.
Yeah.
From her case.
It's kind of hard to see though.
Oh my God. What do you mean?
Sure this is our guy?
Yeah, no, that's our guy.
Yeah, he's met him. Gus.
Yeah,
like he met him at the stop.
Yeah, but they need physical evidence now.
Oh, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, he's being so...
Yeah, Frank Peterson. I'm the minister up in Baudette. Go Bears.
Minister?
Yeah, Baudette Lutheran. 6 years now. Frank Peterson. I'm not used to having a firearm stuck in my face.
Oh my God.
Cut the shit. You were pulled over Tuesday night.
Okay.
Tuesday's bingo night at the church. Pulled his pistol, pointed it right at me. Thought I was going to have a heart attack.
That son of a bitch.
He's walking out of here.
He moved to Anchorage in 03. What, Minnesota's not cold enough for you? We had a good laugh about that. I'm a cautious driver by nature, on account of my eyesight.
Those aren't even your glasses.
Deputy Grimley.
Forgiveness. That's the heart of the good book.
We're going to make some calls. Check your story.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
You remember any CD types checking in last week?
There was a fella checked in around then. Had a bump on his head.
Show the picture.
Yeah. That's him.
You don't sound too happy about it.
He convinced him to pee.
Fella paid cash, I think, but I make everyone put their name in the ledger.
Lauren Malvo.
Use his real name?
Is that his real name?
I think so. I think Lauren is his name.
All right, then. Well, it looks like he's a pretty well-respected member of the community up there.
Yeah, who did you call? The person he told you to?
Thought you were coming.
Yeah, tried.
Oh, they're coming out. I'll call you back.
Sorry again for the confusion, Pastor.
Oh my gosh. They didn't even show him the photo.
You're letting him go?
Desk duty 2 weeks.
You're making a mistake.
No evidence, no fingerprints, nothing.
What about the picture?
Hell, son, that could be a photo of my mama for all I know.
No.
What are you talking? It's so clear of a photo.
He's lying.
This is so frustrating.
Man, last episode was so satisfying, and this one is the exact opposite.
Have a blessed day.
Call him Lauren.
How can you do that? Just lie like that.
I sure hope you catch that fella killed all those people.
Lauren Malvo.
Good.
Did you know the human eye can see more shades of green than any other color? When you figure out the answer to my question, then you'll have the answer to yours.
Money? Damn, with this guy loose, Gus has to be on high alert.
Yeah, because he's going to come after him?
Where are they?
In the back.
No, sir. I'm supposed to tell you your car's not ready yet. Well, forensics team is looking at it.
Forensic?
Yes, sir. Just routine, but I can't release the car to you.
I mean, it was wiped clean, so... Uh-oh.
Forgot about these two.
Okay, give me something satisfying with this. Oh, yeah. Is his brother gonna come save the day with his giant machine gun?
I said I'm in a meeting.
Jazz, it's Lester. Look, I think I might be in a bit of trouble here.
What kind of trouble?
Well,
Kidnapped.
these two fellas, you see the thing?
Kidnapped.
Did you say you got kidnapped? I'll call the cops.
No.
Don't call.
Oh, it's a staser. Taser.
Yeah.
Remember how we used to, practical jokes and all? You're it?
You're an asshole.
You really are gonna tase these two guys and get away? Of course. And you already told your brother to forget about it.
Oh, come on. There you go.
Oh, they're getting ready to dump you right now.
You're gonna sand. Kill.
No, I didn't. Okay. And who was the man?
What? Who? What got?
Speak.
Does he even know?
Oh.
Oh, and then the other guy's deaf.
Oh my God, he really got away.
He didn't get in the car?
God damn it, Lester, how stupid are you? Could have gotten in the car and drove away. I mean, those two guys know the description of
Billy Bob.
Right.
Yeah.
So he could have just said, it wasn't me, it was that guy. Probably still would have died, but...
Cops are right there.
I need a ride back to town.
Not a taxi service.
What? Give me a damn ride. Oh.
What was that?
Well, he's gonna get a ride now.
Well, no, I got arrested.
Oh, go.
I thought he was going to tase him.
Oh, his hand.
Don't get killed being handcuffed in the back of this car.
This car's 3108. I'm coming in with a 313. Guy punched me.
It's music.
I know, I'm waiting for the other two guys to just come up and kill this cop. Oh. They're so sinister, just standing in the woods.
Is that their car? No, their car was on the other side.
Yeah. Oh, everything is just like hyper focus. You were on so much speed. Look at how efficient you are.
Knock, for Christ's sake.
He did.
Talk about mom.
I said not now.
You're not being very nice.
Kill or be killed, son.
Oh, Locust.
Don't.
At work, they're gonna shut down his supermarket.
Yeah. Oh.
I thought they didn't have a lot.
I thought they only had like 300. Well, at one store. I guess they did go to a bunch of stores. Oh, you just hear the crunching.
Demands $1 million in unmarked bill. You understand?
Yeah.
You are losing it. It's just on top. I didn't see him there originally. Did you?
No.
Looks like you already had a few.
Well, then they're working, right?
What are you looking at?
Come on, you two.
No.
Ooh. Damn. They are not being low key at all.
Gus?
I think so.
Bill's on his way back. What happened?
They let him go. More shades of green than any other color.
Because of predators.
Oh.
Used to be we were monkeys, right? And in the woods, in the jungle, everything's green. We had to be able to see them, you know, grass and trees and such.
Dang, that's haunting. He's a predator.
So what do we do now?
Lester.
Who happens to be in jail.
Where? Because if he's with Bill, Bill's just gonna let him go.
Oh. Can I get a phone call?
Oh. Oh no. They did that on purpose. The bar fight? Oh my gosh, I can't believe. That was great. All right, that was episode 4 of Fargo. What'd you think?
That was great.
Yeah, we probably say that every time.
Yeah, there was little moments of comedic relief in that episode for sure. But damn, like there's still a lot going on with all of the storylines, and they're kind of connecting more.
Yeah, that one compared to the one we just watched, episode 3 felt so satisfying and like we were making so much progress. Episode 4 was the exact opposite, where it was like, are you kidding me? Everyone just seemed so stupid.
Obviously, Bill is an issue. He's been an issue for so long. He just doesn't believe Molly. He's taking Lester's side because he's known him for so long. He's just like using his own personal life to not see what's right in front of him.
Yeah, I mean, he obviously was going to be a speed bump in solving everything. It was very clear. I don't think he's like going to somehow solve the case and be like, oh fuck, I was wrong or something. Like I think he's just going to continuously be incapable or inept, I guess. But we also had moments with like Molly being inept and seeing Molly going to ask permission from Bill to leave, to go. Like, of course, you know exactly what Bill is going to say. Why'd you even bother saying something? Or why didn't you bring it up that, oh, I got someone, I put it on APB off this photo, and this other police station arrested someone that matches my photo.
Yeah, I think that's what she should have done. I mean, if she was gonna at least tell them where she was going, which I guess as a cop, you should be doing that. But the fact that she led with Lester was so weird. Like, you know how he feels, and you were put onto the accountant case who this has a connection to this. Like, you didn't even need to lie or try to sneak around it or anything. Like, you could have just said for your own case.
Right, and that conversation would have gone much differently, I assume, because then you have Bill and Lieutenant Schmitt. Lieutenant Schmitt at least pushed a little bit.
Yeah, I was surprised. He definitely pushed, but then came back around to... I mean, I understand they're cops, like they need to go with the evidence and all of that. And Billy Bob is good. He always has his ducks in a row. Obviously, he's a hitman, so he has like a full identity, and I'm sure everything about that identity can be backed up.
Yeah, I'm sure there's whatever, like you said, there's set in place alibis, and obviously he's a minister and he played that. Like, he was so fragile, and unless I'm crazy, I honestly think like he took the glasses from the first cop. I thought the first cop like took his glasses off, put them on the table, and then went to do the fingerprints. And Billy Bob literally just picked up the glasses and put them on, and then had this whole persona of being like, oh, I'm just this old, sweet, fragile minister. Go ahead and call these people that I'm telling you to call. And then what? The cops are just gonna believe the story of someone that they're calling versus the story of one of their own cops? Like, his alibi had no physical evidence either, yet it was enough to just be like, oh, okay. And the fact that they look at the photo and they're just like, I don't know, it's a pretty grain. Like, what are you talking about? That video was crystal clear. So it was just extremely frustrating, but obviously it's very entertaining to watch, because like that did not even faze Billy Bob Thornton at all. I mean, within 30 minutes, he was out of there.
It was weird. I feel like he got a little bit of satisfaction out of being called Lorne. He had like a small little smile on his face. Like, I think he likes the chase. And so like, I think when it's the other way around, he's like, ooh, like, cool. Like, this is like, we have something more here.
I think you're spot on. I think it's like, oh, this is going to be fun.
Yeah.
Because again, he just likes the chaos and the shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, ooh, this cop is kind of onto me a little bit.
Yeah.
And he clearly believes he's right, because he even overheard him, like, you're making a mistake and stuff, and smiled at him multiple times. So yeah, I think, but again, kind of talking like last episode, I think that's going to be his downfall, is that he loves just doing things that are unnecessary to an extreme point. So,
but he gets away with it. So it's like,
but how many times can you get away with it when you keep pushing things that don't need to be pushed?
Yeah, I mean, he's clearly like going on like a murderous rampage through this particular area, which is very small. The police stations are already connected. There's already a photo of him literally dragging that man out of the elevator, which for whatever reason, the higher ups at both stations are like,
yeah,
circumstantial.
Well, we don't know.
But yeah, no, I mean, I definitely am assuming that the end of this season is going to be the demise of Billy Bob.
I would assume so, unless he rides off into the sunset and everyone's just too stupid to figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. And then obviously a lot going on with Lester and those two guys, the two, I want to say they're hitman, PIs, whatever it is that they are. That whole thing is also kind of strange. Obviously, Lester is not good under pressure. The fact that he just didn't take their car, like any of those things. I thought he did do well by punching that cop in the face to get arrested.
That was even I didn't pick up in the moment. You picked it up immediately what he was doing, but still, it's like, why not take the car that was right there for you to get away? As clever it was for him to get arrested, now he's trapped in a location, and that was such a brilliant move by those two guys to get arrested for just like a silly bar fight. So they'll probably easily be let out the next night or something like that. But the fact that they were just standing right there smiling at Lester in this confined space.
I did not put that together either, that that's what they were trying to do. I was like, why is this guy getting so hammered?
Yeah, and I was like, why are you guys fighting? Like, you guys should be friends. But no, that was a perfect reveal. But yeah, I mean, Lester continues to show himself messing up a little bit. I mean, yeah, he was smart enough to have the taser and get out of that situation. So, you know, was impressive. But he put himself right back into danger immediately. He has to tell these guys. I mean, these two guys, what they want to do is find the person responsible. And the deaf guy really is adamant on making sure they are correct.
Yes, I feel like they probably have a certain code maybe that they follow. And the fact that they had to kill that other guy to begin with probably spooked him quite a bit.
Yeah.
But also, another like Lester not thinking on his feet thing. Like, they're bringing this connection in because they think that he's having an affair with Sam Hess's wife. Like, they know that you work at this insurance place. Like, why would you not just be like, she came on to me because she thought I could get the insurance quicker? Like, why would you not at least try?
Yeah, there was.
Because that's the truth.
There was a frustrating amount of not speaking in this episode. Like, a little bit, like even him on the conversation when he was in the trunk, like, your first words should have been, I got kidnapped. But instead he's just like, oh geez, I think I'm in a trunk, you know. And it's like, fucking Lester, shut up and just say what you need to say.
Yeah.
So there was a little bit of that in this episode, but you eventually kind of get there. But yeah, I mean, I think there's multiple moments where it's like, Lester, you should have just said, oh, the guy who killed my wife and the cop stole my car, but you made up a stupid lie that you can't back up. And then, like, these two guys are like, you're clearly sleeping with this woman and trying to take money. You could be like, no, I'm not. If you're trying to find the killer, he's that way. Like, speak.
Yeah, do something. But he's not good. He's not good under pressure. It's just kind of a mess. Billy Bob obviously is fantastic. The fact that he was able to, like, shift into a completely different person was absolutely insane to watch. And just watching him just destroy this guy from the inside out, the supermarket king, is crazy. The fact that his single phone call that he gets to make from the police station is still about just making sure that they can get that locust.
Yeah. I mean, crickets or locusts, whatever. Yeah,
so that he can pull this off. And I guess his priority really is just the million.
Yeah, I mean, that's how impressive Billy Bob is that he's captured. He doesn't even care. It's not like he's calling someone for setting anything up to help him escape. But he's like, no, this is no problem. I'll be out of here in no time. Make sure you have the crickets ready.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So yeah, I mean, this supermarket guy is just going through it. I think he's obviously going to pay up at this point. But the beginning of this episode was this big reveal to connect to the movie.
Yes, I can't believe we didn't put that together. I'm wondering now, if I went and rewatched the movie, is that $43,000 like the amount of money that was in that suitcase?
You think that was it? I see. We watched so many movies and my memory is so terrible that's like, I remember I loved Fargo, but I can't remember the specifics because I can't really recall the ice scraper. Now I kind of do, because I do remember some scenes with like William H. Macy scraping his car, and I think he used that to like dig a hole to bury the suitcase.
I didn't remember the ice scraper connection.
No, so we saw a picture of it last episode, I believe.
Yeah.
It just went right over our heads. But
I mean, the fact that we didn't even realize that was the same supermarket guy.
Yeah, right. That we're watching like this go on, and we're like, is this the wife? Is this the husband? Is this him? Like,
my brain was thinking that for whatever reason, I keep getting some of the characters confused, and I was thinking that he was married to Sam Hess's wife.
Oh, okay.
And so that's why I was like, oh, like he must have left her and then he married some 19-year-old stripper and then they had twins. Like I was really confusing myself thinking that I had the right wife. But then you bring in the trainer into it and then I was like, wait a minute. The trainer was training, that same lady. And that's, yeah, my brain was not functioning. We're going to blame the pregnancy.
Pregnancy brain. I mean, it makes sense because there are so many different stories, but they all are connected.
Yeah.
So that you can kind of, I meant to think about this situation versus this. But yeah, I mean, that was such a great reveal. So that's how he got his money. Yeah, I don't really remember how much was in that suitcase. I think that $43,000, I think that came up because the instructor was like, that's how much it costs to open up you wanted to open up something.
Oh, right. Okay. So it didn't actually have anything to do. The amount had no significance to the supermarket king. It was just to the trainer getting exactly how much he needed for his whatever.
Store or something like that.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was.
Okay. Yeah. No, I think you're right.
But anyways, that was crazy that's how we connect to the movie. And that's how we connect to the supermarket king kind of establishing his wealth and his supermarkets essentially.
Yeah, I mean they're moving, obviously they moved from somewhere warm to the freezing Minnesota plains.
Right, yeah. With not even enough money to get enough gas.
Yeah, to get there and then for him to come across all this money. I am more curious about the story. I don't know if we're going to get more of it, but the fact that he got back in the car, he's just talking about God. He didn't bring the suitcase to his wife. He's not like, "Oh my God, look what I found."
Did he not?
No.
Oh, he definitely didn't tell her in that moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, did he not like where did he put the suitcase? Maybe I zoned out.
Oh, I don't know where he put the suitcase. Maybe he did have it in his lap or I don't know. But he didn't actually like say anything to his wife.
Yeah. I mean, because if I found a ton of money, I'd be like, oh my God, look, all this money. Yeah, maybe that's why she
thinks there's like hidden money.
Yeah, hidden money that, and he came up with this story about his uncles or something like that or something.
Yeah.
So, yeah, maybe she's suspicious of how much money there actually is because he never told her.
Right. So, there's just so much going on in this. I feel like I need to get my head right because I'm missing things.
Yeah. It's like, shoot, we should have rewatched Fargo the movie.
That was probably our soul connection though, so we might be okay.
Yeah, probably the money. Now that we have that established, we're good to move forward. But yeah, I mean, similar to how we've ended the last couple of episodes, there are so many storylines. They are all connected. We're continuously getting little tiny pieces and clues to kind of move the story forward, but then we're also taking a couple steps back in certain aspects. So it's just this wild adventure, and we still have all of like these players that we've had from the first episode.
Yeah.
And they're still coming back into different roles and responsibilities, influencing storylines. I mean, heck, we had the motel people there, and that's how we got the name Lauren Malrove or something like that. Something. Which I think might be his actual name.
Yeah, was reading comments, obviously, on the episodes from you guys, and I'm pretty sure there's been comments calling Billy Bob Lauren.
Right, because we've just been calling him Billy Bob. So now we can call him Lauren, and we can call Colin Hanks Gus.
Yeah. I think it's Lorne.
Lauren.
Lorne.
Lauren Malrove, I think, or something like that. Malvro. Lauren Malvro.
Something like
I don't know. We'll hear it again.
So we got Lorne and we got Gus. Now we actually have some names.
I think that's almost all of the names, except for the Grey's Anatomy girl. I don't remember her name.
Mrs. Hess.
Mrs. Hess. Yeah, they just keep calling her like Hess's wife or something like that.
Yeah, and then the two guys.
We haven't heard their names.
Yeah, we don't really know their names either.
At least I'm like 99% sure they have not said their names this whole time we've seen them.
I mean, makes sense.
Yeah, but we're getting there. We're putting the clues together probably just as fast as some of these cops are. So that's not good.
No, it's not. But really enjoying this. I mean, we're almost halfway through, but this is fantastic. I'm loving this series.
Yeah. So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction for this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you would like to interact with us on any other types of social media, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, peace everyone.
Bye.
Bye.